Hello my friends, welcome to Pro-Am Strings. I'm Henriette and this is lesson 18 in the Mindfulness for Violin Players course. You're fantastic, turning up here time and time again, and by arriving here you've done the hardest part of this lesson today. I'm hoping that we're going to notice something specific in this lesson, namely straight bowing. And you may already know and maybe have experienced that straight bowing is an essential aspect of violin playing, and I think when we practice our straight bowing mindfully it gets even better, because it means that when you come back to this lesson time and time again, you will notice that in your other pieces, your regular stuff that you play, you might notice that your bowing is getting straighter and straighter and your tone quality will get better and better. So what do we mean by straight bowing? Let's start with the basics. With that we mean that the bow is parallel to the bridge of course being this thing here. But straight bowing is a strange thing. Straight bowing really is a curved bowing. So when we want to keep our bow straight, parallel along the bridge, and we bow, what we're going to do is we're going to have to curve the bow forwards. So towards the end of the down bow, you're going to go forwards like that. And then again, when we play an up bow, your bow has to go forwards with the point of the bow. This is a very weird concept. So straight bowing is really a curved bowing. And that's why I think it goes really, really well with mindful violin playing, so that we become aware and we start to feel how that curve exactly goes. So let's just start on a down bow on a D string. I'm picking one of the two middle strings because it's easier to see. And I want you to focus your eyes right here. So look at the contact point when you play, and then I'll talk you through to what this feels like. So we're going to start on the D string, down bow, and just hold it here about in the middle of the bow. And what I'd like you to do is push your bow arm forwards now, and then keep watching what's happening. Push it, push it, push it, and now hold it here at the point of the bow. Now this is very hard to judge for yourself, so if you've got a friend or a family member who might be able to look at your angle of your bow, they might be able to tell you whether you are there or whether you are straight, or whether you've gone a bit too far in your pushing, you see. So ask help from somebody to judge exactly where you are with your bow. Are you here, which is not straight at all? In which case you need to push your bow forwards a little bit more. Or maybe you've pushed enough and you can relax the pushing a little bit so that you end up straight. You can look in a mirror on your own, but it's not as easy as when you've got a helper to help you out. So now let's do the exact same thing again, and I want you to feel how that feels. So focus your mind, whilst you're looking here, focus your mind on what your arm feels like. So we're starting on the D string again on a down bow. Here we go. Adjust your arm now and feel where you've got completely straight. Lovely. Now we're going the other way, and you're going to push forward with the point of the bow. So I'm going to go like this. Push it forwards, in other words, turn. There we are. Now, had I not done anything, my bow would have ended up over my left shoulder like that, and we all can see that that's crazy, isn't it? So now I want you to feel how you're pushing the point of the bow forwards like that, so you end up with a straight bow at your contact point here. Let's do that again, shall we? Start at the point of the bow so we can practice and focus on the up bow. Here we go. And push your bow forwards. Push it forwards. Push it, push it, push it. Wow, and I'm hoping that you're perfectly straight. And again, you might ask your helper, is your bow over your shoulder? Is it perfectly straight, or has it maybe gone way too far forwards? This is very unlikely. I don't come across this very often. Okay, so let's move your bow into a straight position, and then we can play another down bow again. And I want you to see if you can recall that feeling that you had a moment ago. And here's where the mindfulness comes in. Can you find that same feeling? How far were you pushing your bow forwards? So off we go. And now connected with your up bow and steer it forwards. Steer it. Awesome. And down. Can you still feel it? Wow, give your arms a well-deserved rest. So that is hard work for your bow arm in particular. And I'm hoping that you will have memorized that feeling of how you were stretching forward and how you are pushing the bow forward also on your up bow. Now let's add a bit more mindful playing to that now. So let's find your right foot position. Let's soften your knees. Let's build it all up from the floor. So let's tilt your pelvis up, up, up. Root to rise here. So make your spine longer than when you've ever had it before. And you can feel your tummy muscles engage, hopefully. Let's put your violin up on your shoulder. Okay, we're still playing an open string, so you can have your left hand here. Now let's breathe in and breathe out as you play that down bow, trying to remember that feeling of where you were earlier today. Straighten, straighten, push it forward. And breathe in on your up bow. Is your bow perfectly straight? Breathe out on your down bow. Feel where you were before. Breathe in on your up bow. Twist your bow. Amazing. One more time. Exhale on your down bow. Find that same feeling. Wow. And inhale on your up bow. Awesome. Awesome. So your bow is getting straighter and straighter, and you're going to connect it with how it feels to be bowing like that in your arm. So now I want you to think back to that feeling, and this time we're going to close our eyes and we're doing the same thing. So inhale when you do a pretend up bow through the air, and you exhale once your down bow starts. Close your eyes now and feel. Inhale on your up bow. Exhale on your down bow. Inhale on your up bow. And one more down bow. Feel where your arm is going. Just hold it here for a moment. And now open your eyes. And where have you ended up? Are you still straight? Or have you ended up here? Or have you ended up there? Let me know how that went for you in the comment section down below this video. And I would like you to practice this a couple of days in a row maybe, just to see if you can get that feeling of where it is straight. Because if you're in the heat of your play, you're playing one of your pieces and you will not have that much time to think, am I really straight? Of course you practice that in your practice sessions, but learning how to feel where that arm should go, or in your upper where your arm should go, and having that imagery in your head of that crescent shape bowing will make it much better, and it will enhance your tone no end. So thank you so much for joining me here today. You've just made awesome progress on your violin. So I very much look forward to seeing you in lesson 19. Goodbye.